Hey everybody, welcome back to another brand new video. It's an encore video today. There's no new releases that have come out in a while. I think our next new one is going to be Bowman on May 13th. So we've got about another week, and while we wait, since Wednesdays used to be every Wednesday there'd be a new release, but since we don't have one, let's do a recent release. We covered this before. We did a video a few days ago. We've also done a few rips with this. It's a jumbo box of Leaf metal, and it's a really nice product. I've ripped 3 boxes now, and I have found in every box there's been an on-card Hall of Fame auto and a lot of first-round draft picks from last year's draft. Just think of the top names in Bowman draft, and that's what you're looking for in here. So thank you very much for joining us. These are all going out to, the great Bambino is going to be taking all of the cards in this box. It's a personal box for him. And make sure you check us out tonight and see if the great Bambino can go home with yet another Under Wraps baseball. I think it would be his 14th. We've had some crazy good luck in our breaks recently. I'll have to make all of the pulls into shorts, so if you haven't been watching our live breaks on whatnot, you can see some of the stuff we pulled. How about last night? Would you believe that we pulled Ted Williams autographed jersey? Like actual the Splendid Splinter, the Ted Williams. I saw a number 9 come out of the box. I could see it through the packaging, and then when I went to pull the jersey out, it was like this really thick wool, and I was like, wow. And the rest is history. So, yeah, check that out. And I'll make a short of it, I guess. And we do those rounds. Those have been pretty popular rounds. We do them pretty much every stream. So check us out tonight. We're going live again, and it's Skeens Day, so we'll be watching Paul Skeens and breaking cards with you guys. It'll be great. So if you want to talk baseball, watch baseball cards get opened up, and just hang out, come on by tonight on Whatnot. Links in the description, or you can also watch on YouTube underneath the live tab. Alrighty, here we go. So there's 16 cards in here. 9 of them are autographs, and we get a lot of one-of-ones in here. We had one box give us 7 one-of-ones from one of our breaks. The last card we have found in every single box has been an on-card Hall of Famer autograph. So far, we have found Johnny Bench, Juan Marichal, and Andrew Jones. And we'll see what we get in box number 4 of this case. So thanks again to the great Bambino for sponsoring this one. Here we go. We start off with Charlie Sheen. How cool is that? From the Cleveland Indians. It's obviously a movie. He never actually played in the big leagues, but it's numbered to 6. So Charlie Sheen right there to get us started. Next up, we've got Maloney on the stainless. It is our first one-of-one. There's going to be a lot of one-of-ones in there. Now, I don't recognize Maloney's name. It tells us a little bit about Maddox Maloney right there. In 2025, he might be, he's a freshman All-American. He might be a collegiate guy. There's a lot of collegiate guys in here. So that non-drafted spot in our breaks, you get all of them. BGOH took it last night. He got like 4 autographs. And there's a one-of-one. This guy will probably be drafted. Usually they don't put him in there unless they're projected to be like a number 1 draft pick. So that's a nice one right there. Kalen Culpepper, a nice prospect for the Minnesota Twins, is coming up next from the Explode series, and it's going to be numbered to 10. That's the worst card I've seen so far in terms of the denominator. 10 is the highest I've seen in any of these boxes. Everything's really, really low numbered. Braden Montgomery from the White Sox up next. It is going to be numbered to 7. 7 of 7 on the back. Alex Lodiz on the black shimmer. I like this 1950 Leaf design. Reminds me a lot of the 1961 Topps, and it's low numbered just to 2 right there. Coming up next, this guy was a 2nd round draft pick. Luke Holman is going to be number 7. Luke Holman. After that, we got Cash Mayfield, a Padres prospect. Armed and Dangerous. We'll probably have a couple more one-of-ones. That's numbered to just 8. And then we've got Gage Stanifer. And that's going to be our last base card. Now we're going to get to the good stuff. This is where all the autos are going to fall. So here we go. Go ahead and just use this to cover them up. The Gage Stanifer is going to be numbered to 10. So all those numbered cards, one-of-one. Sometimes you might see 2 or 3 come out of those, but now this is where it all gets interesting. These are the autographs. There's 9 of them in a jumbo box of Leaf metal. By the way, if you're wondering what the price is on this product, it's $300 for the box. I believe that's what Leaf sold them at. And it's nice because that's what they were last year. This isn't like a Fanatics product that comes out at like $100 and then you got to pay $250 for it. You know how everything's like at least double for Fanatics? This is pretty much stays to par for the price. And that's, because the cards are unlicensed and they don't have any current players in there. I mean, there's some players that are current, like we've pulled Trey Savage autos out of this. There's also Kevin McGonagall's in here and Connor Griffin, guys that have recently made the big leagues. But most of them are prospects, and then you got your Hall of Famers. Anyway, here we go. Getting into the autographs. We're going to start with Jason. Man, this text is tough for me to make out. DeCaro, I think. Jason DeCaro starts us off on the back. It is numbered to 4. It doesn't give you much information. Some of these cards would tell you a little bit about the player, like if they were drafted or not. This one just says it's an authentic autograph right there. So that's auto number 1. The best auto in terms of the Hall of Famer has always been at the very, very bottom. Next up, we're going to have a Cam Caminetti, armed and dangerous. I think he's a Braves prospect pitcher, numbered to 6. It has auto number 2 with a 9. After that, we have a Kyson Witherspoon. I believe Witherspoon. That sounds familiar. Witherspoon. First round draft pick for the Red Sox. Is that right? Or was it the Tigers? I got to double check this. Maybe they both had a Witherspoon for their prospect. Let me go and double check because that name rings a bell. Witherspoon, 2025 MLB draft results. Yeah, Witherspoon. I remember finding his cards before. Kyson, yeah, Red Sox. 15th overall pick. That's not too bad. 15th overall pick right there, first rounder. We'll take it. And the number on the back, in case I didn't tell you, was 2 of 5. Up next, we have a Kason Cunningham, who is just standing there enjoying a little cup of Kool-Aid. Kason Cunningham. And it looks like he might be an undrafted guy, just based off of that uniform. It doesn't really look like it's really anything going on there. But he may have been drafted recently, and yeah, he was picked in the first round, actually. Kason Cunningham by the Diamondbacks. Sometimes I get a little bit messed up because some of these players didn't have cards in Bowman. For example, Ava Arquette, the Marlins first overall pick, 7th overall in the draft. He's not in Bowman draft at all in 2025. They held him out. So you might see he's in here for sure. Also, the Twins first round draft pick. There's the Diamondbacks one. Kason Cunningham. That's a first rounder right there. Very, very nice. Next up, we've got a Zach Root from the Draft Dreams 2025. Zach Root coming up next. Let's check the number on the back. It is going to be numbered. He's got an interesting autograph there, by the way. It's numbered to just 5. Zach Root, by the way, is a first-round pick by the Dodgers. Now, he was at the end of the first round, so it may have been like a compensation pick, but still pretty nice right there. Zach Root coming up next. Getting down, there's so many autographs in here. For the Mariners, we have Jurangelo Cintaje. I probably mispronouncing that last name until I see him actually pitch. And we've seen his cards a few times now. That's numbered 2-7 from the Mariners. Next up, we're going to have a Drew Burris, Metal X. Drew Burris. Let me take a look and see if we can find out about him. He's not drafted yet. He's 21 years old, and he is at Georgia Tech. So probably will end up being a first-round draft pick. He's absolutely killing it at Georgia Tech with an 11.24 OPS, 367 average. Probably going to be a first-rounder. Maybe we'll go to your team. And guess what, everybody? It is a 1 of 1 right there. 1 of 1 as well. Up next, we are going to have a Rintaro Sasaki. It is the big boy. This guy is also playing collegiate ball, so he would go to the non-drafted spot. If we flip it over, it is numbered to 4. And that brings us to the last card. It's always been an on-card Hall of Famer, but who is this? No hat? What is going on here from Leaf Metal? They've switched it up on us a little bit. We've had nothing but baseball Hall of Famers, and now we're going to just go out of left field and get an Allen Iverson autograph? What? On card, Allen Iverson autograph. He's a Hall of Famer, but he's a basketball Hall of Famer. What is this doing in here? I have no idea. That's the weirdest thing ever. It's numbered to 55. Promo card right there. The front of this card is an authentic autograph of Allen Iverson on card. So another Hall of Famer. I have no idea. I had no idea that there was basketball autographs in here. That's kind of interesting. Leaf Metal Baseball tossing in some NBA superstar Hall of Famers. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. We're going to go over to YouTube now, and we'll give you the code right there if you want to use this to get some money off. $15 for free when you use this link to sign up, or you can just scan that QR code, get signed up, and if you sign up using this QR code or that link, they'll give you $15 for free. It'll automatically be loaded to your account, so with your first purchase, there will be $15 coming right off. So thanks very much for watching. Looks like Emily just snuck in the room. She just graduated Girl Scouts in her bridging ceremony. She's moved up. Say hi, Emmy.
Hi.
She did a great job. So that's why we're a little bit later tonight, because I was out at that ceremony. So we're going to go live right now over on Whatnot. We'll be live probably until about midnight. Thank you very much for watching. See you over on Whatnot, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night.